Idaho's Legal News Network presents All You Need to Know If You've Been Injured, featuring Holzer Edwards, Idaho's injury lawyers, with your host, Marla Steenson.
Welcome to All You Need to Know. I'm Marla Steenson, and joining us today is Kurt Holzer to explain to us about auto insurance. Kurt, welcome.
Thank you, Marla. It's good to be here.
So tell me, what should we know about auto insurance?
The one thing you need to know, it's complex. There's liability coverage, there's underinsured coverage, there's uninsured coverage, there's medical payments coverage, there's collision coverage, there's comprehensive coverage, and those are just the 6 important ones. There's a lot of little coverages that the auto companies will sell you, rental reimbursement coverage and towing coverage. That work for some people, but they're not as important as the 6 big ones.
What are the differences, though?
Well, we discussed the differences a little bit more in our blog, but basically, liability coverage protects other people, whereas the other coverages are for protecting you and your family.
So how much should we be buying, actually?
Well, the answer is simple. For underinsured and uninsured, buy as much as you can afford. That coverage protects you and your loved ones directly. For collision and comprehensive, that's really protecting your vehicle when it's somebody else's fault or when it's something that just needs to be repaired. So you want to get enough to repair your car, fix your car. When it comes to medical payments, just as a rule of thumb, my partner John and I think $5,000 is a reasonable minimum amount for people to buy. Okay. Insurance companies will sell you less, and some will sell you a lot more. And for many people, that makes sense to buy more. That medical payments coverage pays for medical bills that you incur in a wreck, no matter who's at fault, no matter what happens. So it takes care of those emergency room bills right out of the chute if you have enough coverage. And then when it comes to liability, the state only requires people to buy $25,000. But in today's day and age, we think a minimum reasonable amount for people to have is $100,000 in liability coverage to protect themselves when they've injured somebody else, when they've run the stop sign. Now, we've talked about this in depth, John and I. We've written a book that addresses this amongst many other issues.
We can get a copy of this on your website or by calling you?
Absolutely. We're happy to share it. We want it to be out there for people to help them handle their own injury claims if they can.
Thank you so much, Kurt. I appreciate the information.
It's good to be with you today.
Thank you. And thank you for joining me on All You Need to Know.
Holzer Edwards, Idaho's injury lawyers. Find us on Facebook or give us a call at 208-386-9119.